Hello, it's Sunday, the 21st of February 2016. Greetings and welcome to another United Kingdom talk with myself, Chris Reardon, and my ever-roughing hands. Look, rough, dear. Was it Angela Washington? She said, this is due to washing up manually with my hands because at the moment I still await the new dishwasher, which is coming, boys and girls. It is coming on Tuesday. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. I know. And now you're wondering why I'm standing in front of these stairs, aren't you? It will all come. We must be patient, dear. Don't want to give it all at once, otherwise you'll be off. You say, oh, I've seen that now. Move on to the next video. No, I shall keep you hanging on. As Debbie Harriet, let me keep you hanging on. No, Kim Wilde. Thank you very much, Kim Wilde. And first done by the wonderful Diana Ross and the Supremes, I think. I could be wrong with that. Might be the Marvelettes. Anyway, carrying on. Yes, my new dishwasher is coming on Tuesday between 7 a.m, I hope not, 7 a.m. and 12 midday, I think it is. So I should be able to start loading that up. And I paid for installation as well and delivery, and it'll all go in. The only thing is they did tell me that you had to disconnect the one that you had already. And of course, why is nothing easy? So I went behind the old dishwasher and I thought, well, there must be. No, they go through 2 holes and another 2 holes and eventually end up under the sink somewhere. So I had to do a little bit of pulling. Just a little bit of water all everywhere, but I managed to mop that up and made my hands even rougher. Yes, I think it was Angela Washington. She said, dishwashing is therapeutic. Well, it might well be, but what about my hands then? You carry on washing my hand. Oh, my God, your hands must be awful, Angela. They must be rough as old houses, they are, your hands, aren't they? And they're just like 2 pieces of old leather now. I bet I don't know if you've got grandchildren. Hello, and they go, ow, that hurt me, Nanny. Is it like that? Anyway, some emails. You're still wondering about the stairs, aren't you? Some emails are coming now, boys and girls. Incidentally, I have 2 nights off this week. What will I do? I've got Tuesday night off because they got a funeral down at the Golden Lion. A funeral. What do you look like in a funeral box? That's what I shall look like. What will you look like? Send your photos in now. Oh, talking of people that sending photos in, thank you very much to Mary and her lovely husband Alan, who made a little picture of me and they took my head off, which is not such a bad thing to be honest. I mean, if my head was, oh no, don't dear, no, don't go to any of those ISIS countries. Oh, anyway, they took my head off a photograph after watching the last video of my cookery not cookery program, my watch me make my own dinner program, and they came up with this. Very, very clever, attaching my face and head to a real chef. And look at that wonderful dinner. Perhaps you'd like me to come and serve dinner in your house for a very small nominal fee, of course. Good, isn't it? Thank you very much, Mary and Alan, for doing this. Now, on to the emails. First of all, Daniel. Hello, Daniel, in Camberley, just down the road. Oh, incidentally, Daniel, is your Tesco's in Camberley, is that one of those that has escaped the not opening 24-hour thing? Because I gather Tesco's, a lot of their stores are not going to be open 24 hours a day now. I wonder if Camberley escaped that. Is that carrying on opening 24 hours a day or not? Do get back to us, Daniel. We need to know, just in case we need to pump out for some milk at 4:30 in the morning or something like that. He says, tomato sauce on your roast dinner, you chav. Well, maybe I am. Maybe I am. Come on, Daniel, you're the one in that old tracksuit, aren't you? God, I've seen a lot of photos of you, Daniel, all in the same tracksuit. You really should save up to buy yourself a new little shell suit. You really should. Wendy says, your mouse bags are fab and so much fun. We like to have fun, Wendy, so much fun. I love the smell of garlic on my hands after peeling it. Oh, no, Wendy. No. I have a friend who puts tomato sauce on pretty much everything. Yes, and I bet he's not a chav, is he? Thank you. Not a chav. I remember making a lovely meal and she poured tomato... Oh, sorry, she. Her, she, him. I'm trying to be politically correct, Wendy. I think there's going to be a time coming soon where we're not allowed to say she or him. It will be person. What a load of old rubbish, dear. Load of old rubbish. Anyway, I remember making her a lovely meal and she poured tomato sauce all over it and mashed it up, dear. Oh, what, with a fork? Maybe, I reckon your friend has probably got false teeth. That's what it is. And they were frightened. They were going to, bite into a potato. And then you take the fork out and the teeth are on the end of the potato. Has that ever happened to you? Eh? Has that ever happened to you? Is that disrespectful to the person? Hang on, I'm just trying to decide in my mind. Yes, it might be, so I shall change it. Okay. As someone quite close to me years ago had false teeth. And when they used to yawn... I don't know how to tell you this. We don't know who it is. When they used to yawn, they go... and the top teeth would drop down. I'm not telling you who that is, though, because that might be disrespectful. But I still laugh. I shouldn't laugh. You shouldn't laugh. They do, shut up! Stop it! Let me carry on with this. I'm firing on all cylinders today. Roast potatoes, yum, I'm hungry now. That's from Wendy, who says, great video. Thank you, Wendy. Brandon says, not any old roast potatoes, Wendy. Correct. They were Waitrose roast potatoes, Charlotte potatoes. They only have to go in the oven for like 30 or 40 minutes, ever so easily do. And yet people go down McDonald's and Kentucky and places like that and buy those awful skinny chips. I mean, they're just vile, aren't they? If I was really hungry, I would go and buy them. But go as a meal? I just don't understand it. When you can go and buy a load of potatoes, shove them, and have beautiful roast potatoes, and yet you go to McDonald's or Kentucky or somewhere like that and buy those. I don't get it. I don't get it. Brandon also shares Bisto gravy. I would have done gravy, but because of that little tartlet thing, that cheese and tomato tartlets thing, I didn't really think that would go together with that. Mary Wright writes, that's our lovely Mary who sent the photo in. Jamie Oliver, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Chris Reardon's about 100 Reardons round about. Watch out. That's like a... Watch out. That's the Humphreys. Do you remember the Humphreys with the straws? Watch out, watch out. I have to remind me to tell you about that one day. Audrey says, you should go on Come Dine With Me. No, thank you, Audrey. What an awful... You don't watch that, do you, Audrey? Oh, please. That's awful, that programme. So you invite all these people round to your house for a meal and then they slag you off. I think that programme is terrible. Terrible, terrible programme. One of my friends went on that, actually. A couple of my friends have been on that. And I'm like, why on earth are you putting yourself through that? Just for some... nobodies to sit there after you've cooked them a meal to slag it off. I just wouldn't do that. If I didn't enjoy a meal at someone's house, I wouldn't say, oh, that was really... I just wouldn't say, I'm ever so sorry, I can't eat anymore, I'm not feeling quite well. I would make an excuse. I wouldn't tell them. That's just horrible, horrible. So no, Audrey, I will not be going on Come Eat My Face or whatever it's called. Rory says, Jesus Christ, Chris, you eat more than I do. Yeah, but it's mostly vegetables. Okay, just a tiny sliver of ice cream afterwards. You know those carte d'or things? Right, I class that as 3 portions. 1, 2, 3. I think it's probably supposed to be 8. But I class that as 3 portions. Jeff says, just like me, always covering everything in tomato sauce. Thank you, Jeff. Brandon also says the bit about the burgers and the carrot made me howl. I find that with onions, the smell lingering on your hands. Oh, I love the smell of roast onions. Or fried onions. Mmm. We like fried onions. Mmm. And finally, you're going to find out why I'm standing in front of these stairs now. Now, you may remember yesterday, I mentioned to you that there are lots of people out there and they are wearing out their carpets unnecessarily, boys and girls. Now, this beautiful carpet here, I had installed. It's been there about 2 years ago. It's nice and bouncy. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay? Now, and I said to you yesterday that you should climb up the sides of the stairs. You know, alternate it. So this year, for example, I'm climbing up the sides. Okay? For 2 years, I've climbed up the middle. Now I'm going to climb up the sides for 2 minutes. Now, Ronnie, my best mate Ronnie, he does get on my nerves. If you tell him something, well, can you climb up the sides? He then goes in the middle and runs up and down several times. Bastard. To wear out my expensive carpet from John Lewis, dear. John Lewis! This is not from Carpet Right or anywhere like that. DFS. John Lewis, dear. John Lewis. Here, right. So Carmel writes, don't know about your cooking, Chris, but walking up the stairs in the left-hand side, then the right, you really did have me laughing. This is not a laughing matter, Carmel. This is going to save you money, dear. Money. Money, money. You might be able to do something with your hair then. Anyway, she goes on to say, you must video you doing it and up and out. And it would love to see it. Thanks for the laugh. So, let's do the stairs. I'm just going to move you around a bit. Now, you'll notice you don't want to go in the middle of the stairs. Okay? Don't want to go in the middle of the stairs. So there we are. Now, there are 2 ways of doing it. Now, I've got my tracksuit bottoms on. First of all, here's method 1. Going up one side and coming down the other side. Are you ready? Very easy. I'm not going to go all the way to the top, but nearly, okay? So, now, this is the easy side on here. I don't know why, but that side is easier than that side. So I do that side first. Very, very easy. Right? Look at that, dear. It's not hard. And you've got to get... Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Just a minute. Hello? Can you hear me? You've got to get right over... Will you stop looking at my arse? Stop it! You've got to get right over to the right-hand side. You know, push your feet against the wall to get over there like that. Right? And then back down again on the same side. That's quite easy, that side. Quite easy. Okay? So there's the right side. Now, I would recommend... I would recommend you do a year going up that side, and then the next year, you may want to write this down in a calendar in case you forget, and then go up the other side like this side. Now this side is harder. I don't know why, but it's harder to walk up and down on this side. And this is the side with the banister. Now carefully now, right, up to the top, and coming down is even harder. It may be because I lean to that side, you see. Right? So that's it. And you go up and down. Now, if you're really clever, he says, pulling up his tracksuit bottoms, you can use 2 sides at the same time. Check this out, right? Now, this takes a little bit more care, and you've got to have fairly, if you've got very short... Now, I've got short legs, but if you've got very short legs... then like a child wouldn't be able to do this. I hope you're going to get your children to do this as well, because they're the worst offenders. Up and down the stairs, bang, 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 bang all the time. You've got to stop it, dear. You'll have no carpet left. It will be thin like a piece of paper. All right? So you can go up 2 at the same time. You ready for this? Right, here we go. Look at this. Look at this, dear. Yes. And down again. Okay. Shall we do it one more time and then I'm going? Here we are. Up we go. And down again the other side. See how much money your carpet will last 3 times as long. You may never ever have to buy another carpet. There we are, United Kingdom Talk, the programme that saves you cash. Have a lovely Sunday, and if you're around in Sydenham tonight, every Sunday night, we're doing karaoke at the Golden Lion in Sydenham High Road, I think it's called, Sydenham High Road, and that's between 8 p.m. and 12 midnight. I might see you there for a little song. Ta-ta.